Today is Tuesday, November 25th, and this is the Bay Blend from WUSF. I'm Sky LeBron. We're going to hit the music roundup a little earlier this week because, to be honest, you're not going to listen on Thanksgiving Day, even though there will be an episode. We stay working here on the Bay Blend. Either way, we have some local shows you can check out in the Tampa Bay area right after Turkey Day. Before that, though, the news. The Lower Hillsborough River is a lot healthier than it was a decade ago. That's according to the Southwest Florida Water Management District, or SWIFTMUD, which is a lot shorter way to say it. They oversee bodies of water to make sure pulling drinking water from them won't hurt the environment. Randy Smith is with SWIFTMUD, and he says other bodies of water like Sulphur Springs and the Tampa Bypass Canal are helping the Lower Hillsborough out.
So you have these different sources that as the natural river flow comes down, that you basically turn on and supplement the flow.
The minimum flow is 20 to 24 cubic feet per second, which the Lower Hillsborough hit 2 years ago. Always make sure your flow is strong. If not, consult your doctor or your local water management district. The Hillsborough Transit Authority, or HART, is getting 33 new buses to replace their old diesel buses. They'll use compressed natural gas instead of diesel, which is healthier for the environment. This is thanks to $32 million in a federal grant. That's the largest in HART's history. Florida has a new player in the 2026 governor's race. James Fishback is a 30-year-old investment firm CEO who was on the federal Doge team this past year. He's running as a Republican, meaning he'll be in the primary race alongside Congressman Byron Donalds and former State House Speaker Paul Renner. Here's Fishback making the announcement.
We need a fighter who is going to preserve Ron DeSantis' historic victories, who's going to keep Florida free from DEI, radical transgenderism, Soros-backed prosecutors, dare I say voter fraud, we know that very well nationally, and protect our state.
Meanwhile, Donalds already has the endorsement of Donald Trump. He says anyone running against him is a, quote, anti-Trump rhino. Florida's bear hunt is still happening in December. A judge rejected an argument from Bear Warriors United to stop the hunt. The group says the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission approved the hunt without sound science. But Rhonda Parnell, a lawyer with the commission, says that's not what's happening.
This becomes Bear Warriors whining about what they did not get. They didn't get what they wanted because they didn't want a bear hunt.
The hunt could lead to up to 172 bears in Florida being killed. It is not Thursday. It's actually Tuesday, and we're here with the Music Roundup with Warren Buckles of Jazz at WUSF. Because it's Turkey Day this Thursday, we're not going to have a Music Roundup, so we figured we'd get this done earlier in the week. Warren, what do we got going on this upcoming weekend?
We got some cool shows this weekend. First up, Friday night at 6:30 p.m. at New World Brewery in Tampa. It's Cigar City Records presents Welcome to the Block. This event is an art exhibition and live music performances by the talented members of Cigar City Records that includes Aliqua and The Band, both of whom have been in the studio.
Yeah, we got some sound of Aliqua right here.
You got me singing tunes, I'm past rapping. I'm requited. My feelings for you haven't reignited.
Always cool to highlight rappers in the local area. We don't really get to do that too much. That's my favorite genre of music, so to hear some of that is just really cool.
Who's your favorite rapper, Sky?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great rappers, a lot of people that I enjoy, but Juice WRLD, may he rest in peace, always been my favorite. Just his lyricism is unbeaten.
I love the world, and I love juice. Apple, cranberry.
Oh, yeah, we share that. Share that.
Gin and juice. Tickets for this are $13. Next up, also on Friday night at 8 p.m. at Cage Brewing in St. Pete, it's Morning Dew's Black Friday Party. This is a Grateful Dead party that celebrates all things dead and features good vibes, great music, and even better company.
Here's some sound of Morning Dew. Trivia for you. There was another band name for the Grateful Dead before they became the Grateful Dead. Guess what that name is?
The Dead Gratefuls.
Close. They're actually called the Warlocks in the
Warlocks.
60s, and then they opened up a dictionary and saw the term Grateful Dead, and they decided to go with that instead. Just a little bit of it was a fact that it was fun, right?
It was very fun. Hey, it worked out for them, right? I don't think people would have remembered the Warlocks.
Not at all, no.
This is a free event. Finally, Saturday, starting at 6 p.m. at Grand Central Brewhouse in St. Pete. It's Face the Fence. This is a free show that brings hard rock and sharp pop punk sound in a blend of original songs and covers.
Got some sound of them. Here's Face the Fence. You could really feel the angst in their voices and in the music, which is kind of needed right after Thanksgiving. You just saw the family. They're asking you all this nonsense, why you don't have a girlfriend, why you don't have a job. Boom, there you go. This is the music that you need.
Yeah.
Well, Warren, guess what, man? I'm thankful for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm grateful for me, too. No, I'm thankful for you, Sky.
Protein helps you get that extra bulk you need to impress. Seitenbacher has some healthy protein options like your standard shakes, Choco Spread, and even protein oatmeal. Check it out at Seitenbacher.com. Last year's Wicked with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo was a huge commercial hit last year, and the second one just dropped this past weekend. People seem to be enjoying it so far, almost as much as Ariana and Cynthia seem to be enjoying each other. But if watching both movies and memorizing the lyrics to every song isn't enough for you, you could head to the World of Beer location in Brandon for Wicked Trivia this Wednesday. Test your knowledge. Remember, it's free to take part in, and you could assemble a team for this one. Did you know Thanksgiving Eve is considered one of the heaviest drinking nights of the year? I really didn't know that. I guess people are back in town to see family, but then they spend 20 minutes with them and realize they'd rather get hammered. Anyways, the Blind Goat on Henderson Boulevard in Tampa is holding its Butterball Ball Wednesday night from 8 to close. It'll have drink specials, a mechanical bull, and get this, they're giving away Butterball turkeys. So yeah, tell the family you're going out to get some groceries. They'll judge you less, and you'll have a chance of that being true. Over in Safety Harbor at the Crooked Thumb Brewery on Wednesday, there's a beer garden bonfire. On top of the beer, there's s'mores, barbecue, and some new stouts to sip on. Stouts are definitely a Thanksgiving-themed beer because it feels like you just had a full meal after you drink one. If you can easily down 2 stouts and do anything productive after, I respect you. Oh, and there's going to be some live music there by the Cadillac Cowboys. This one gets going at 6 in the evening. That's the Bay Blend from WUSF. I'm Sky LeBron. On a serious note, if you're traveling this week, please be careful. People drive crazy during the holidays, and I don't want any of those people to be you. You'd rather show up late to wherever you're going than something worse happening. Just be on the lookout. All it can do is help. Hey, have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for another Bay Blend.